Good day everybody, this is Pillar from Tales Productions and welcome back to Star Trek Online and our first look at the Age of Discovery, the Star Trek Discovery era on Star Trek Online. We'll see how that's all going to play in. Obviously we know how they did the original series, Starfleet Officer, the 23rd Century. That was all time shenanigans. So I don't know how they're going to do the Discovery, we'll see. About Discovery. So Discovery is a fairly touchy subject, I think, in the whole, I don't know, Star Trek space, safe space. So I, for one, I'm going to go out there and say it now. I'm expecting a lot of backlash, but I am a massive Discovery fan. I liked it. I really, really liked it. I get it. I get some of the problems, but I don't agree with people arguing about the Klingons looking bad. I think they look great. I know it doesn't make sense, but they look great. And I think the main character, I also get that. People think that she's a bit sort of nothing as a main character, but then I think that's a good thing, and it shows that the whole cast is going to come into it. I mean, when was the last time you saw a Star Trek that had a main character? That just doesn't make sense. The whole cast is always the emphasis, the focus point, the focal point. So I like that there isn't just a main character, because it looked like it was going that way at some points. Oh well, I won't go on about it too much. Let's just say I specifically loved Star Trek Discovery, and I'm planning on loving this too. So I am going to make a DSC Starfleet Officer today. We only get a choice. So just to put this into context, if we were to make a standard Starfleet character, we get a lot more choice. If we were paying for them, we also get even more choice, but quite a bit of choice. But it makes sense that back in the Discovery era, there wouldn't be as many that you could pick from. But I'm pretty sure there'd be more than just humans and Vulcans, right? Just in the TV show, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of different races on the Discovery, for instance. So it's interesting these are the only choices, and there aren't even any purchase ones. I assume they're going to be added later. But for now, I'm going to be playing a Vulcan, and I will be playing a female, my first female playthrough on the channel, and I'll be playing a science officer as well. I'm super excited. I'm going to go, uniform-wise, all Discovery. This is all set exactly as I want it. Maybe not the badge, actually. Am I going to be a medical or... Ooh. Command, no. Medical, operations, science. We just do science, freshman? Yeah, that's good. Alright, I'm going to go for that. That will be my uniform. I like it. I don't know if the boots really go with it that well, but you don't really get a huge amount of choice. I think they're probably the best. And they're Discovery. I just want all Discovery stuff. Now, the only other thing, I kind of wanted to check the hair, but I mean, as a Vulcan character, that's right, yeah? That's exactly what we need. You can change the shininess sometimes, not in this case. Yes, I don't want to... Like, that doesn't seem right for a Vulcan officer, does it? Pigtails. Like, maybe something like that's quite nice. No, not for Vulcan. They don't do that. We're going short. And now I can't remember which one it was. Just short? Was it that one? It wasn't, was it? Oh man, have I ruined everything? No, not those. Short back, no. Yeah, I really can't remember. We're going for that one. I think it might have been that one. That looks great. I like it a lot. I'm actually not going to change anything about this character. I think that looks great. I don't want to change the hair colour. I think this looks very Vulcan. We'll go for it. I'm also, as always, not going to make a background, but I am going to make a name in the true... in the true Vulcan tradition. Should we call it a tradition? A name's a tradition. Vulcan something. Heritage, whatever. So Pilar. Pilar? Pilar. Would that be a double A? No, that looks silly. Pilar. Alright, let's try that. And the ship will be the USS Telsa again, as always from the start. Now, I know this hasn't been a massive sort of setup. There isn't a huge amount of customization. There's the standard sort of human and Vulcan options, but unless they were to introduce more aliens, then or races, then you're not going to have many more options. Obviously, I could have a look at the alien. I know you can customize them a lot, but I kind of want to go with something more fitting to the theme. And Vulcan definitely does that. This is what we're going to do. Let's go. I like the loading screen. That's cool. In fact, that's one thing I wanted to mention. The character selection screen, that's all been updated. It looks great. Some good improvements.
I still can't believe how much things have changed. We hadn't heard from the Klingons for years. And now we have. Now, the Federation's at war. That was probably the last thing on my mind when I got here. It was the same for you, right? We came to Starfleet Academy to become explorers. Not all of us are fighters. Some of us are engineers, healers, scientists. We've been working hard on the ground and in space. We learned how things worked on a starship. And we learned how to work as a team. We've been getting ready to boldly go where no one has gone before. And today's your big day. Today you graduate and begin your career as a Starfleet officer. It's gonna be amazing.
It's great that they got Tilly to do it. I don't know the actor's name, but Tilly will do for me. She's just incredible, so I'm super happy that Tilly is involved. I want to just make sure... put that on NPC. Okay, so already, I mean, this just looks nicer. The UI, it looks cleaner. Is this different? No, probably not, but it looks nice. The colour's different? Like it's got a filter on. Cool. All right. I like it. I like the look already. Welcome to Star Trek Online. Today is graduation day, and you soon will be embarking on your training cruise where the bulk of the ship is manned by cadets like yourself. This tutorial will introduce you. Good. This is exactly what I want. Tilly's a great character. I'm so glad they got her to do it. Please no. Alright, let's talk.
Hey, there you are. Are you excited? I am very excited. Pretty soon we'll be reporting for duty on the cadet training cruise.
Duty. That we will. I'm assuming you know your assignment.
Are you kidding? I set up a triple-layer alarm sequence to notify me when the postings went up. I think I knew before some of Captain Schaefer's staff. 2 words. Chief Engineer.
Awesome. Congratulations. That's quite an honor, especially for a junior.
Right? I'm still not sure if this isn't one of Finnegan's pranks. He's done stuff like this, you know. Ugh, poor Jim Kirk. Oh, before I forget, Lifeson is looking for you. Actually, I think I see him over there. You should probably find out what he wants.
All right, lead the way. So, I think this is exactly the same as the actual Starfleet tutorial, right? This is what you do. You talk to someone there, then you come over here and talk to someone here. Talking about graduating.
One of the best tactical cadets in your class. After Evelyn, of course.
I heard you were looking for me, Lifeson.
There you are. I wanted to thank you for helping me pass that final, and for all the other times you've helped me. Seriously, I might not have made the cadet cruise if it weren't for you. I hope Schaefer recognizes all you've done to lead our class. Have you got your assignment yet?
No, not yet.
Well, Lieutenant Tassiln has all of the assignments now. I'd see what she knows. Before you do that, do me a favor and talk to Ian. He's got good news, and he won't settle down until he shares it with everyone, including you.
Sure. You don't often...
Ian. Let's find out what his big news is.
You don't see an Ian very often in these games, do you? There's a lot of really weird names. There's some alien races bringing their names into the mix. You don't see an Ian often enough.
Cadets Quan and Peart, with a combined IQ of 231, which, I've heard, is almost up to Tomov's rating. That's the rumor, anyway.
How's it going, Ian?
Oh, hey. I've been looking for you.
Good. Lifeson said you had good news.
Yes. I took the linguistics final again, and I aced it.
I'm glad that worked out for you.
You and me both. It wouldn't have happened if I didn't follow your advice. You saw that I wasn't at my best that day, told me to give it another shot. So, I did. That perfect score really made a difference. Now I'm qualified to serve as both a science officer and a communications officer.
That's impressive. Congratulations.
Thanks. Always good to have options, right? Kiro took your advice too. I think it worked out for him since he's slightly less scowly than usual. Let me know if I'm right, okay?
You're okay.
I think I see Kiro over there. Come on.
So this is very similar. I think in the original Starfleet tutorial, the normal standard one, you walk around, people thanking you for helping them through their cadet training, and you're a cadet. So let's see if the rest of it goes the same way.
And here we have the smartest person in your class, or so I've heard. It's not entirely fair. Kiro is a super genius, and he's built like a brick shit. Yeah, yes.
Good. Hello, Kiro.
Cadet, it is agreeable to be in your presence. Your advice regarding Federation history was advantageous. It allowed me to pass the final test with satisfactory marks. I am pleased.
Well, that's good to hear.
In the interest of camaraderie, I now inform you that Captain Schaefer is still selecting the senior staff for the upcoming training cruise. There is a 78.4% chance that you will be selected for a position, based on my current statistical models. Lieutenant Tassil may have more conclusive data on the matter.
Okay, so now we can go and find out what assignment we have. I'm so glad Tilly's staying with me. Come on. He's so cool.
I'll wait out here. Dasone should be inside.
Fine. Yeah, this is exactly the same so far. I'm interested to see how it changes. Hello.
Good afternoon, Cadet. How may I be of assistance?
Is this where I get my training cruise assignment?
It is. I will access your assignment data now. One moment. Fascinating.
What?
Your assignment is not listed.
Good.
Inquiries on the matter have been directed to Captain Schaefer himself.
Yeah, I didn't want to go anyway, to be fair.
That remains to be seen. I suggest you report to Captain Schaefer and ask him personally. He is in the office behind me.
Okay, if I have to.
Enter.
Yeah, all exactly the same so far.
Good to see you, Cadet. Today's the big day. Congratulations. Judging by that look on your face, I trust this visit concerns your assignment on the training cruise.
Well, yeah?
Well, you can relax. I'm happy to report that you won't be my new bilge officer. Far from it.
Yes, buddy.
There is a matter I'd like to address, however. Your academic record is impressive, but I don't see your results for the advanced phaser training program. Care to shed some light on that for me?
Many of my classmates didn't take that test either, Captain. Is that an issue? Or I'm not a tactical officer, so I concentrate on courses for my career track. Yeah, let's go for that one.
The Federation is at war with the Klingon Empire, Cadet. I shouldn't need to remind you that Klingons enjoy close combat with their enemies. That in mind, I want everyone on my senior staff to complete that program. No exceptions.
Did you say senior staff? Whoa.
I did indeed. There's a place for a cadet like you on my bridge once you finish that phaser course. My chief engineer and tactical officer have programmed a training simulator for you. I look forward to seeing your results.
And may I ask who those cadets are, sir?
Cadets Tilly and Surveyor, respectively.
Good, good.
They've been working on the simulation for me for some time now. Interesting pair, those two. Some of the staff question bringing Tilly along on the cruise as a junior.
What?
But her professors assure me that she's up to the task.
Trust me, she's awesome.
Indeed. She'll meet you out in the quad. Talk to her to start the training, and I'll see you when you're finished. That's all for now, Cadet. Dismiss.
Good. So, yeah, this is exactly the same. So it was a phaser training course again that you had to do. Yeah, it makes perfect sense that they would copy those little bits of it. I guess as soon.
I can't believe I got the chief engineer spot. Yes, it's just for the cadet training cruise, but still, how many juniors get to go on the cruise, let alone as a department head? This is exciting. Okay. Whew. Deep breath. I'm good. Woo! Enough about me. Where did you end up?
Her mouth isn't quite right, which is a bit annoying. It's the only thing about her, actually. Everything else looks really good, but her mouth isn't quite right. Her voice acting is just incredible. She's so great. Wonderful woman. Where did I end up? Captain Schaefer wants me on the senior staff, but I have to pass advanced phaser training first.
Yeah? I was wondering why you wanted us to set up the program for you. Now I know. Hey, I should warn you, it can get pretty lively. With the Klingons and aggression, and I should probably stop telling you about the program now.
Now I'm a little nervous.
Oh, no, don't worry.
I wouldn't say that
You'll do
as a
fine.
Vulcan.
There's no doubt in my mind. Come on, I'll take you there. Surveyor's waiting over at the simulator. You know how cranky she gets when people are late.
Lead the way. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm getting nervous as a Vulcan, would I?
Finnegan actually graduated.
Different.
I guess the Irish are lucky after all.
Anyway, I was saying, I think it'll diversify a little bit as soon as we get into space. So after I've been promoted, we get on the ship. Well, not promoted, but when we start the training cruise, that's when it'll all change. Yeah, this is
No
all
one was
exactly the
assigned to a
same.
Constitution class. Not even you. That's crazy.
There's definitely
How
some
many
sort
times
of
did you run
filter
the
on this
Kobayashi Maru? Kirk's up to 2 now.
that changes the colouring.
We better hurry or we'll lose our spot. Oh, I hate running. Uh-oh. There's Ev. And she's looking impatient.
Hello?
There you are. About time.
Sounds happy enough.
Program's loaded and ready to go. I hope this is your lucky simulator. It's been nothing but bad luck for Kirk.
I'll need a phaser.
Yeah, those are pretty useful in phaser training, huh? Too bad tricorders don't have a stun setting. You'd get top marks.
All right.
Kidding? I'm kidding. The phasers are in the armory by the holodecks. Grab one there.
Let's go.
Running is the worst.
This is amazing. Love the look of it. She's trying to get in the door. Brilliant. Running is the worst. Now, is it going to take me to a different holodeck? It is. Oh no, this is just a different place to get the phasers. They were not here. Well, this is cool. It's a difference. I love a difference. I think they were in little lockers here before, weren't they? And I think the holodeck was down there, maybe?
Just go to the center of the room.
Oh, this is cool.
Choose your pain.
Nice. The new Klingon warrior models. They look great. Really good. I'm a fan of that. Might as well stun. Is that not stun? Apparently not. Whatever. I passed. Look at me, Mom. Can I end it now? There you go. Exit. Oh, you were watching me the whole time, huh?
Nice work, Cadet. A few points below Severe's personal best, but it was your first try. You'll have plenty of opportunities to knock her from her perch at the top of the list once we're underway.
Okay, thank you, Captain. Do you have any assignment for me now?
That I do, Cadet. First officer station is yours. That's if you want it, of course. The bilge officer spot is still open.
I'll take the bilge officer.
Thought you might say that. You've done well here, Cadet. I expect that trend to continue, onward and upward, throughout your career.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. It will be an honor serving with you. I love his accent as well. It's cool.
I'll see you on the bridge then. And congratulations.
Wow, look at you, first officer. You're gonna do a great job. Congratulations. That thing the captain said about the bilge officer spot was pretty funny, though. I mean, we don't even have those anymore. Wait, do we? Anyway, first officer. How does it feel?
So I'm a Vulcan. It's a lot of pressure. I hope I'm up for it. I'm surprised he didn't give it to Severe. Well, what can I say? The captain sees greatness. I'm surprised he didn't give it to Severe.
You know, I love her, but Savea's a little too, aggressive at times. If all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. I mean, that's her. She's very much a hammer kind of lady. I'm not saying she can't find her way to the center chair, but...
Good point.
Standing right here, Tilly. Might think about that if you want to make it to senior year. What? I'm kidding. Mostly.
Ooh, not all voiced. Brand new content. Get this voiced. She's not wrong, though. We all have jobs to do, and you're going to do it great as the XO. Proud of you. All right, thanks, Evelyn.
Seriously, Captain Schaefer didn't make that decision lightly. He believes in you, just like me. Even though you got me blown up in the Kobayashi Maru. Awkward. Well, we should get going to the shuttle bay. Everybody's waiting for the ceremonial send-off toast. Guess who gets to give that?
That is my job, if I remember right. I've played the ceremonial toast a few times. I never actually noticed any difference, no matter what you say. So, I might just see what's funniest. Let's see. This way? Oh yeah, I think this was the same actually. Yeah, the holodeck was there. They lived here. That makes sense.
All
Oh,
the senior staff is waiting just ahead. I know Vulcans don't get nervous, but the rest of us do, and this is our first real assignment, so, how are you gonna play it? Inspirational? Heartwarming? No. Just try not to be too logical, okay? It's a toast, not a debate.
okay. So I love how this is customized to your race. I absolutely love it. There's been a couple of things already, though, that haven't been, and that's been a little bit strange. If you're going to do this, then go through the whole thing. Like, I wouldn't have said I'm nervous,
Anyway,
surely.
I'll meet you at the bar. No pressure. You'll do great.
Alright, this is very different as well. I like it. I like it a lot. Is this the bar? Is that classed as the bar? Alright, may I have everyone's attention? Having been one of your classmates for the past 4 years, I have had ample opportunity to study your reactions in many different situations. Oh, I haven't got any options. There's normally terrify, fear, or galvanize being one of the options. Oh. As your first officer, it is logical that I use the information to best instruct you on how to carry out your orders. We will operate efficiently and effectively. I ask no more of you than I ask of myself. Okay, so maybe that was because you were a Vulcan and it wanted to be funny. By saying that you were galvanizing, you were just saying super logical things. So that was quite cool.
This is our time. Let's make it happen.
Ah, come on, Ian, you say
Come on,
something.
comms for this cruise. Think we'll actually run into anyone to hail?
Yeah, Klingons probably.
I am a Vulcan. I have no ego to bruise over not making Chief of Engineering. I'll be Chief of Security. Not that anything ever happens on these cruises besides drills and simulations.
We'll see.
So you're the XO? Honestly, I'm kind of relieved. A lot of responsibility in that job.
I will serve as medical officer.
Good.
Refrain from injuring yourself or others during this assignment.
I like
I'll
him.
be the helm this time. I wonder if Schaefer will let me try a barrel roll.
Yes, definitely. If he doesn't, I will. This is my favorite character. Kiro? Kiro. Alright, let's do it.
Are you ready to head to the ship?
Let's go. Yeah, so it's strange you didn't give me options there. You do have in the original Starfleet tutorial.
I can't believe we're finally doing this. Ooh,
Nice.
ooh, look over there. That's the Glen, one of the new Crossfield class ships. No one really knows much about her or her capabilities. Well, at Starfleet Academy anyway. Maybe we'll work on a ship like that someday. For now, our ship's here. She's a Malachowski class, Captain Schaefer's pride and joy. Good speed for her class, definitely maneuverable. A stout, solid, battle-proven design, for sure. I can't wait to see what she can do. Let's land and find out.
It looks alright. Looks very similar to the starter ship for the others as well. Just with a slight Discovery theme. I'm going to have a quick look around before talking to Tilly. This is nice. I like these shuttles. They're really cool. They're very dark, aren't they? A darker sort of grey. I can't remember seeing those on the Discovery show. Maybe they were on there. It's good. A lot of people. Looks really populated. I like it. But normally in early missions you'd see a lot of wide open spaces and not a lot of people. It made it feel very dead. Whereas this is good. This feels alive.
Okay, we need to check in with the deck officer first, then head to our stations. Oh man, I cannot wait to see the engine room. My engine room. Yeah!
She's great. She's just great. Deck officer. Hello.
Welcome aboard.
Sylvia Tilly,
What's your name, Cadet?
Acting Chief Engineer, reporting for duty.
I'm Pla.
Yes, here we are. Acting First Officer. You're all set.
You should be calling me sir, I think. Where's the captain?
Report to Captain Schaefer on the bridge. He's been expecting you. Use the turbolift behind me. It'll take you directly there.
I know. I am a first officer. Is it this one? Cool. I want to see the engineering. I want to see engineering. I want to see the bridge too. But I really hope we get to see engineering. Oh, that's good. That is really good. How have they done the... Okay. Were there not more sort of levels going forward? No, maybe not. It's good. I like the look of it. Really good. Was there this much red on ships back then? Oh, weird.
Ah, there you are. Computer, note the executive officer has reported for duty in the ship's log. Welcome aboard, XO.
Thank you.
You're right on time. All decks have reported in. We're ready to get underway. Let's start things simple by getting the old girl out of dry dock, huh? Contact dock control and get clearance to depart. After we're cleared, close the shuttle bay doors and disable the tractor moorings.
Okay. Oh, I thought for a second, because it said different names, that I'd have to remember who was doing what job and give them the right thing, but I think it's just... So Ian, get clearance from control for the Delsa to leave the gantry, and Tamarv, close the shuttle bay door. So yeah, it's just both things need
Dock
doing.
control has cleared us to depart.
Might have been a good little mini game.
Acknowledged. Carry on.
Shuttle bay doors are closed.
Acknowledged. Carry on.
Erez? I can't remember an Erez. Did we have an Erez? Wait for me to disable the tractor moorings. Wait for me to do it. You can't do that job. You're not qualified. Good. Oh.
Erez, take us out. 1/4 impulse.
Captain, may I remind you? No. Oh, actually, I'm a Vulcan, so I should do the Vulcan thing, right? Yeah, okay. I'll remind you that Starfleet regulations specify thrusters only while in the vicinity of space dock. Duh.
Duly noted, XO. Erez, take us out. Maximum thrusters.
I'm going to have to be full Vulcan about it, aren't I? Where are you going? Get away from my station.
Cleared from dry dock, Captain.
Acknowledged, Helm. Set a course for Vulcan. Warp 4.
We're going home.
Course laid in, sir.
Engage.
Nice. Yep, all good. They've nailed this bit. Like it a lot.
Captain, I'm picking up a distress call from the SS Fortuna. Audio only.
Put them through, comms.
This is the Fortuna! Can you hear me? So, warp core is failing. We could really use some help here.
Let them know we're on our way. Helm, lay in a rendezvous course.
Altering course, sir. ETA 3 minutes.
Transporter room. Prepare to beam over survivors.
Sir, sensors can't read anything in the vicinity of the Fortuna.
Communications are out as well.
Keep trying to hail them, comms. XO, let's discuss the situation.
All right. Before we do that, there is one thing that I want to mention. I love this first, but okay. So, in Star Trek Discovery, the TV show, one thing that they do that I think is incredible that no other Star Trek series has done is use the 3D environment outside, you know, the spatial environment around the ship. So when a ship warps in Star Trek Discovery, the series, it can come in at any angle and the ships will be off-angled, off-kilter. We're facing each other, if that makes sense. And that makes perfect sense. That's exactly like what would happen in real life. They wouldn't come in and be perfectly facing each other because they'd have to come at that angle, right? So, unfortunately, the one thing that they do as well, they use those kind of angles and tilts of the camera, and they do it on the bridge of the ship as well, which makes no sense. So in the cinematics or the sort of cutscenes that you're seeing here, it'll be tilted exactly like it is on Star Trek Discovery, the show. So I guess in Star Trek Online they've had to use that sort of method, but I don't get why they do it on the bridge. Maybe outside of the ship, that makes sense. Stuff would be at weird angles, but not on the bridge. The camera would be sat on the bridge in the right orientation. Weird. But still, it makes it feel very
XO, you heard the
Discovery.
distress call. What are your recommendations?
Is this a test set? Part of the training?
Afraid not. This is the real deal. Per Starfleet regs, we're the closest ship to the Fortuna, so it's our duty to assist.
Well, it's a bit strange. The transmission was audio only. A warp core emergency shouldn't affect communications.
Not usually, no. Good instincts. How would you proceed here?
Okay, I recommend we go to red alert, full power to weapons and low vote on torpedoes, or shields up, sir, better safe than sorry, or we need more information before we get in there. I recommend scanning for an hour to see exactly what the situation is. So, that's too much. That's going to leave them too long. If there was a real danger, they would not be a happy crew. So, shields up, sir, better safe than sorry.
Good call. There's something about this that's not sitting right with me.
So that's exactly the same as the original tutorial as well. I mean, I want to see a bit more difference at this point. It could be a trap, sir.
Agreed. Yellow alert. Surveyor, bring the shields up. Get down to the transporter room, XO. I want you to oversee the rescue efforts from there.
Alright, let's do it. This way?
Desmond, the Fortuna should be in range. Give me an update.
I'm getting some weird readings. I can't get a solid lock. There may be interference. Trying to compensate. I think I have it. This is a lot different than the training scenarios. Beaming them over now.
Yeah.
Klingons!
You'd be dead. Oh, he is.
Desmond? Come in!
Oops.
What happened? Desmond?
I love that she's called Desmond.
Hold on. We're reading disruptor fire in the transporter room, and Klingons are beaming in on multiple decks. All hands, this is the captain. Repel borders. I repeat, repel borders.
Your orders?
You have the command codes to unlock an armory near your position. Arm yourself and any security team members you find, and then repel any borders you come across.
And what about the enemy ship?
You let us worry about that. Right now, I need you doing what you can to get those Klingons off my ship. Bet you're glad you took that phaser course now, huh? Shoot straight and stay safe down there.
Now, my friends, IRL, would hate me if I didn't correct the grammar here. So, this is incorrect. That your should be, I bet you are glad you took that phaser course now. So it should be YOU_RE, right? Bet you're glad. Oh well.
Over here, Exo. We
Incorrect.
Need you to unlock the armory.
Nice Russian accent, I like it. Let's go.
You have to enter the command codes!
I know.
Grab a rifle. We need to deal with the Klingons.
This is cool. I like it. This is one thing that I always made fun of the tutorial for. Hello? Oh, I need to equip it. Sorry. One thing I always made fun of the tutorial for was... I might as well keep that equipped here. The size of the hallways. So in the later storylines, the hallways are much smaller. Exactly what you'd expect. Like...
Andre!
Ooh! I think that's exactly the same as the original tutorial as well.
Exo. We need you to unlock the armory.
I've done that already. And aren't you dead now? Oh. Oh, that's quite cool. Love the weapons. Helper. Wow, I'm rubbish. Cool shield though.
Hey, I'm reading a hull breach near the transporter room.
Yeah, my bad.
Oh, good. You're on the right side of the safety field. Whew.
Oh. I think this was a transporter room. Oh, it is, yeah. Slightly different design, obviously. Oh, is that Desmond? It is! You're alive! Come here, Des.
Thanks. I think they were going to engineering. Better hurry. There's a lot of them.
So we do get to see engineering then.
Security to engineering.
That'd be
we are
wonderful.
under attack.
Yeah, these hallways should be much smaller. I know it would make the gameplay a little bit worse, but... Okay. I'm more about Star Trek accuracy, I think. Hello?
We're reading Klingon boarding parties on multiple decks, XO. Our security teams are spread thin. I need you to get to engineering and keep it secure. It's bound to be a priority target for the enemy.
Okay, I'm on my way. Do it. Here we go. So yeah, this is exactly the same. I keep saying the original Starfleet tutorial. Obviously, I don't mean because there was an original tutorial, but it all got remade. I mean the remade one. The current active tutorial when you start a Starfleet officer is exactly this, but just reskinned. I'm wondering where the difference comes in, because I assume the whole Borg part of that isn't going to be the same. I'm still really enjoying the Klingon models. That's really cool. I like it a lot. Wait, which way? Oh, it's here. Reach the door. There wasn't anything on the minimap. That was weird.
Move, move, move!
Oh, am I glad to see you. You have no idea how happy I am to see you. They were looking for something in here. Can't imagine what, though. I mean, they have warp and impulse tech. What else would be in engineering? Especially since the ship's a complete mess, thanks to them. Is there a part they didn't shoot? Sorry, I could really use your help, since you're here.
Yes? What can I do for you?
As I was saying, the ship's taken a lot of damage. I'll do what I can to get the essentials online, but I could use some help. See anything you could do in here?
I can reinforce the ship shields.
Okay. Our sensor systems took a beating in the fight. Targeting navigational, environmental, it's not good. I need you to get them back online. You can initialize the navigational sensor array from the center console here. Do the same thing for the other sensors at the 2 consoles by the wall across from me. Sound good?
Yeah, I'm on it. Yeah, buddy. Right, let's do this one first.
Okay, warp core stable. Life support is optimal. Yes.
Yes.
Safety fields engaged, and ship-wide comms online.
I like the engineering. I think this looks pretty much perfect. I like it a lot.
Glad you're still with us. We could use a hand up here. We've taken casualties, and the Klingons could send more boarding parties at any time. Do what you need to do down there, and report to the bridge.
Aye, sir.
Head back to the bridge. We'll cover this deck.
Alright, good. Obviously, when I say it looks good, I mean in relation to the Star Trek Discovery TV series. We won't talk about how that possibly, within like 10 years or something, becomes a TOS style. We won't talk about it. You know what I mean about the angles?
Sir, we've lost shields!
Prepare for...
Who is in command here? Speak now!
I'm Captain Schaefer, and you are?
I am Ja'ula of House Mokai. Surrender now, Captain, while you're still able.
Request denied. Get off my ship!
Nice.
Get off my ship!
If you insist, Captain. John Drew!
Secure the bridge! Repel boarders!
It's cool, the weapons that they're using. That was a DSC, a Discovery era
The Klingons
melee
are gone.
weapon. I like that.
And so is the captain. I'll try to find the Klingon ship.
Oh, that was intense. Klingons. We just fought Klingons.
Yeah, we did. Well, I did.
Thought I was done for. Thanks.
I'll be okay. Thanks to you. I owe you one.
Your medical assistance was adequate and necessary. I thank you.
Wasn't he meant to be super strong?
What happened here?
Incoming transmission from the Klingons.
Put it through. Oh, cool.
Do I have your attention, Starfleet?
Mm-hmm.
Captain, are you all right?
Silence! Surrender your ship and all classified data within it to me. Immediately!
Schaefer, order your crew to do as I say.
XO, follow my orders to the letter. Fire on my position.
Classic.
Spoken like a Klingon, Captain. Now die like one.
I love how they use the holographic communication.
What do we do now?
That looked great. We follow the captain's orders. Yeah, target his location and fire. Come on. Shouldn't be taking this long. Nice.
John, you do. It's your half.
What we look?
Look.
But no, what to do?
Mech. So we jiu. It's a ticho.
We're still here. Most of us, anyway. The captain. Look, the captain knew what was at stake. He gave the order, and you followed it. If you hadn't, we'd probably all be dead now.
Why does she just miss out the last sentence sometimes? So, you're the captain now. We're with you. Let's make your sacrifice count. I will. Let's just do it. Oh, I have to actually sit down, don't I? I remember. Brilliant. All right. Okay, so you are my new Tarsi. Thank you.
All decks have reported in. We took some casualties and sick bay is full. All systems have taken damage, but some were hit worse than others. Life support is stable. Past that, it's not exactly optimal.
Ian, send out a distress call. Ian.
Working on it, but something's jamming our long-range comms on all frequencies.
Keep trying. What's the status of the Klingon ship, Evelyn?
Still running under cloak. We knocked him around pretty good before they slinked off with their tail between their legs. That said, we're in rough shape ourselves.
Lily, damage report.
Damage control teams are assigned. We've put out all the fires and started patching the hull breaches, but it's gonna take a while. We'll get the critical systems back online as soon as we're able, Captain.
Alright, stick with it, Ian. Can we contact the Fortuna?
Still reading their distress signal. I can break through the jamming at short range. Shall I hail them?
Yeah, let's see how they're doing.
Opening hailing frequencies now, Captain.
Fortuna, this is USS Telsa. What is your status?
Greetings, Captain. Thank you for coming to my aid. I must apologize. I sent the distress signal under duress. I'm sure you'll do the same with a Klingon disruptor pointed at your head.
I recognise that. Is that voiced by the mud guy? So you were the bait.
Quite so, Captain. Our Klingon friends took pains to make my plight look convincing, to the point of damaging
No, it doesn't
my
sound
warp
quite like
drive
him.
beyond function. At the risk of wearing out my welcome, would you be so kind and assist me? I'd rather not be around if the Klingons come back.
Alright, yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, I did recognise that voice, though. Not sure what from. Here we go. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, like I did in the Klingon playthrough. You see a bit better. The ship's actually really nice. Really nice. I like it a lot. Alright, come on. I can't use full impulse yet.
Coming to a full stop, Captain. Apologies. I'll wait for your command from now on.
I love the
Your
scan.
4 warp induction coils, tops. We can spare a few.
Alright, do it.
Thanks. Oh, and good luck with the Klingons, my young friend. You'll need it.
Can't say I blame him.
Oh.
Can't say I blame him. I wouldn't want to fight Klingons in a tub like that either. Speaking of Klingons...
Engineering, status report.
We have a problem. Most of our plasma injectors are a wreck. See, plasma injectors are made to take a beating, but this damage goes way beyond what would happen in a fight. Pretty sure the Klingons sabotaged them when they boarded us. They wanted to strand us here. Tamav is installing our spare injectors, but we're 3 short. Without those, we can't go to warp.
Recommendations?
We're not the first ship the Klingons have hit here, Captain. There's wreckage throughout the system. I recommend scanning the derelicts nearby. We may be able to find and recover intact plasma injectors from the wreckage.
All right, let's make it happen. Super cool.
I'm picking up a few compatible parts in the wreckage. Blast off the outer casings on those units and we can get what we need.
They look a little bit different as well, which is quite cool. The blast off. Take that. I also love the phasers.
Little star.
Love it.
Call weep.
Ugh, she is getting on my last nerve. Okay, these injectors are a little beat up, but I can work with them. Some of these are a real top-shelf tech. Type J's with a 2-liter flow, modulating reserves, and those sweet new Commodarbers.
Lovely. Remember the Klingons? Work fast.
Gonna need a little time to get these installed. I'd rather not breach the core after we go to warp because of a full system meltdown. And that can happen with dicey injectors.
Yeah, missing text there as well. Tilly.
Right. I'm on it, Captain.
Good. What's our status?
While engineering deals with the warp core, we're stuck here. We need critical systems back online ASAP. It's a sure bet the Klingons are making repairs, and they aren't as safety concerned as we are. They might be back and shooting faster than we'd like.
Right, we need to find what's jamming our comms.
We're on it, Captain. I located several Klingon military satellites nearby. Ian thinks we'll be able to reach Starfleet if we destroy the satellites, and I agree. Besides, we could use a little more target practice.
Yeah, let's do it. I want to see the weapons again. Can I still not? Oh, man. Oh, sorry, it's not far. So, I really like the Discovery skins on everything. Like the redesign, not the redesign. Reskin is the right word for it, I think. The weapons look great, the ship looks great, internally the ship looked great too. I think, obviously, I know how to play the game, so the tutorial's a little bit tedious, but it has to be. That's the essence of a tutorial. This is needed. It is required. There should be an option. Or actually, no, there shouldn't. Because it's so similar to the Starfleet one, I don't think anybody would want to play this for the story. But is that not doing any damage? So it might... I do think it's a bit of a cop-out, not a cop-out. Just to make it exactly the same as the current Starfleet tutorial is weird.
You are persistent, little co-poof. Die well.
Long-range comms are back, Captain. Shall I send the distress signal?
Yeah. Obviously.
That Klingon ship took some real damage during the fight. I bet she's leaking plasma all over the place. We might be able to use that to find them.
Alright, do it. We need to deal with them and fast.
No argument here. I'd rather not get blown up by Klingons on a cadet cruise. Or, you know, ever, really. Scanning now. Oh, yes! I found it!
Well done.
Sending you the data now. We can trace their plasma signature right back to the source. It'll show up on the map.
Alright, let's plot an intercept course.
It's pretty far from us. We should travel at full impulse to reach it.
Yes, we should.
This will temporarily take power from the other systems, but vastly improve our speed. Once we drop out of full impulse, the power will return to other systems.
Baka! Your death will be swift, Pooh-Pooh.
I thought it was still not allowing me to do it for a second. That would have been a little bit frustrating, but this is fine. We're going. This is the plasma trail, goes this way.
Klingon ships, decloaking, Captain.
Awesome. Yeah, I really like the phasers. New Klingon Bird of Prey models as well?
While we have the opportunity, it might not be a bad idea to review some of the basic Starship combat files. Wouldn't hurt to be ready when the next group of enemies attack us out here.
No, we'll be fine. That's
it would
good.
be wise not to follow me. Cowardly, but wise.
Yeah, so changes so far, there really isn't much. If you played the original Starfleet tutorial, then it'll still be worth doing this.
Time to get the plasma injectors
Oh
installed.
man.
Please don't break anything else.
Just for the skins, for the visuals, it's worth doing this still, but not storyline wise. Exactly the same. All the explosions as well. Oh. There we go. Incoming transmission, Captain. Starfleet vessel, the Sabrova. Put them on screen.
This is Captain Thykir
Ian.
Shran. We've received your signal. What happened here?
Oh, Shran. We were ambushed by Klingons, Captain.
I see. Ever since they acquired their cloaking device, they've been getting bold, even for Klingons. You're lucky to be alive, Cadet. Which reminds me, you're on Captain Schaefer's ship. Where is he?
He was captured and taken by the Klingon ship. They killed him after he ordered us to fire in his position. That does sound like Shran's voice, doesn't it?
And did you follow his orders?
Yes, sir.
I see. Unfortunate. I served with Anton on the Endeavor. He was a fine officer. We could use more like him. I take it you're the acting captain then?
Yup.
Very well. Schaefer didn't place trust in his officers lightly. If he chose you to be his XO, he knew you could get the job done. I'll expect the same. Our first order of business is getting your ship and crew to safety. We'll escort you to make sure you get back in one piece.
Okay, what about the Klingons, sir? They're still out there.
I'm sure they are. And if they're foolish enough to come back looking for a fight, they'll get one. In the meantime, set a course for our position. Sabrova, out.
Yup. Alright, nice and easy. But it's really after this episode, this tutorial introduction thing, that I'm interested to see. What other missions they do before throwing you into the future somehow. Oh.
So, the wolf now fights with its cubs, eh? No matter.
Stay focused, hit them where they're weak, and hit them hard.
Today is a good day to die. Klingon Mach Zach Zach!
No, I could just look at those phases all day. It's just beautiful. Alright, let's talk to Shran. Oh, it is voiced by the same person. Cool. Yeah, because it's a descendant. That makes sense.
We were on our way to check in on another Starfleet vessel when we received your distress signal. That vessel is still not responding to hails. Considering what happened to you, I'm beginning to fear the worst. I'm going to investigate, and I want you to join me. If the Klingons are up to no good in that system, I'll need backup. I know it's asking a lot, but we're at war. Consider this a field promotion, Cadet. You have your orders.
I do. Let's do it. Tamav. Good.
This feels wrong, doesn't it? I mean, the captain just got killed by a House Mokai matriarch over something she thought we had on board. Shouldn't we be chasing her instead?
But Shran's the senior officer here, Tilly. We have our orders.
You're right. You're
Of course
right.
I'm right.
For all we know, this Ja'ula could be behind what happened to that other ship. We should help them. I'll get back down to engineering, Captain. We are ready to go to warp when you are.
Engage. I love it. Alright, so is this...
We've arrived, Captain. I'm reading the Ticonderoga dead ahead. Our orders are to make contact with them and find out why they haven't responded to our hails.
Okay, very good. Set a course. Is this going to be different? In the original, is this where you... Yeah, find the Borg, isn't it? Let's see. Hello. Ian, can you boost the signal? Come on, Ian.
On it. Compensating for local interference now. Hailing frequencies open, Captain.
Please respond.
Can't say I was expecting either of you out here. Care to fill me in?
Let the other guy do it.
We weren't able to contact you earlier. We were escorting these cadets back to the Sol system after they were ambushed by Klingons. Under the circumstances, I thought it wise to investigate your situation here.
Apologies. I suspect the local anomalies are interfering with our comm systems. I'm sorry to ask this, but where is Captain Schaefer?
Let the other guy do it.
The cadets were ambushed by Klingons. Captain Schaefer was killed in the attack, and the ship is under the command of this cadet. The Sabrova was escorting them back to Sol. When we couldn't contact you, I decided to alter course and investigate. Now then, what's the situation here, Captain Durant?
Starfleet has received reports of Klingon activity in the region. We've been ordered to check things out here. They might be hiding in the cluster and using this as a staging ground. As you can see, the area plays havoc with our systems.
I see.
We've already launched 9 probes. Now that they're active, we can do an in-depth scan of the area.
What do you want us to do?
We could use your help. If all 3 ships collect data, we should be able to complete this quickly and deal with any Klingons we might come across. Any questions?
None. My crew is up to the task.
I can see why Schaefer picked you to be his XO. Don't let that confidence get the better of you. If you need help, ask for it. Starfleet needs each and every one of you.
Yep.
This may be the worst simple trip to Vulcan ever.
Hey, that's different. I like
I
that.
wish you were back at the academy, huh, Tilly?
Picking up large pockets of radiation, but there's something off in the readings.
But I'm quite interested to find out what this is, because in the other Starfleet tutorial, this is the Borg, right? That can't be the Borg here.
Durant here. Are you seeing the same ETA radiation levels that we are? I'm not sure that a normal scan will be enough. We might need to do a full multiphasic reading.
My science nurse tells me I've determined that it's a problem with our sensors' tachyon settings.
My science officer suggested the same thing, but it seems you're already aware of it. Nicely done. We'll perform a tachyon pulse wave and see if that solves the issue. Report your findings once your final scan is complete.
You couldn't say the word reverse, apparently. Understood.
The deflector is realigned to emit a reverse tachyon pulse wave, Captain.
Alright, this is it. The big reveal.
Reading an impulse spike. Captain, it's the Klingons!
It's the Klingons! There's something about new cloaking technology? Something like that, maybe? Don't know. Ah. Oh, was that just me missing? That's why it was going off that way. Fair enough. Alright, so I can't actually remember from the show.
Did we just fight the Klingons again?
Yes, and we survived.
Ooh, that was lucky. Half the systems down here are bypassed like a Christmas tree, Captain. We can't take much more combat. I mean, I'm good, but I'm not a miracle worker.
Okay. A nice little reference there. You're doing fine. Remember your training. We can do this.
Ticonderoga is under attack. Use full impulse to reach her quickly.
Yeah, run away. Yeah, so I can't remember from the show, but how long had it been since they'd seen Klingons? When they went to the beacon and then the Klingons sort of showed up. I thought it had been a long time, but apparently not. Because we're fighting Klingons now. Interesting.
There is only death for you here, Starfleet.
I hope there's this type of phaser released throughout the game.
Warp signatures inbound.
Taking heavy fire here. Request immediate assistance.
Yeah, so how long... This is the middle of the war with the Klingons, but Tilly's just graduating
More
from
Klingons? I don't know if we can handle more Klingons.
the academy. So how long after this what is Discovery set then, is what I'd like to know. But didn't they say it's been years since then? But Tilly was still quite sort of newish to her role, wasn't she, on the Discovery? Or maybe not, actually. I don't know. That might not be true, so maybe it has been years. I love these models. Klingon birds of prey look really cool. Bird of preys? Birds of prey?
Remember your training. You are Starfleet officers. You're prepared for this.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine, buddy. Don't worry. You do you.
Multiple Klingon ships decloaking.
Ooh. Cool looking Klingon ships.
There's too many of them. More of them inbound, Captain.
Can I fight some?
Like our odds here.
They're leaving. Most likely for a more valuable target. Concentrate fire on the remaining vessel. Typical Klingon arrogance. All ships, fire at will!
Oh? Did he just push him away?
Nice shot, cadets.
Maybe.
I think I know what the Klingons are up to here. They're using this system as a staging area. Something big is about to go down. We're picking up a large number of inbound warp signatures. Their most likely target is the Corvan system. There's a dilithium mine there, one we can't afford to lose to the Klingons.
Alright, so what's our next course of action?
I want you to go to the Corvan system and warn them about the Klingons.
Okay, what about you?
The Sabrova is better equipped to hold off further Klingon attacks and assist the Ticonderoga here. We'll do what we can to delay them, but it'll be up to you to warn the people of Corvan.
Okay, understood. We'll set a course for Corvan.
We have to make our way to Corvan as soon as we can, Captain. I just hope we're not too late to warn them. Are you ready to go?
No, that can't be right, Amaze Satsuma, because Tilly just graduated the academy with us, didn't she? So how could she have been on... Oh, no, yeah, because... Oh, that's a good point. How long is Thingy in prison for? 6 month gap. Is 6 months enough for her to get on the ship, maybe? Okay, that might make sense, yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is like 2 days after the Battle of Binary Stars. And then in the 6 month gap that... What's her name? Michael is in prison. That's when Tilly becomes the engineer type lady. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, I know she wasn't chief engineer or anything. She was quite a low rank. So yeah, it does add up. That's cool. All right, let's hail and hand that in. Let's make this bigger. All right. Can I see anything more about the episodes? Ooh, so these are the three then. So the tutorial that I've just done, Shadow Nose. I don't think that's anything to do with these, right? This isn't me completing this. So these are 3 brand new episodes. Good. Very, very good. Let's hand that in.
You need to warn the Corvan colony about the Klingons. We'll do what we can to hold off the Klingons here and repair the Ticonderoga. Good luck.
Okay. So I get Quan, which is lovely. I get evasive maneuvers, also good. Does that normally come up as a reward? Interesting if it does. I can go through and equip some stuff. That's awesome.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Lovely. Children of War. So is that... That's not even that one. Awesome. Okay, so that's still part of the tutorial. So yeah, let's carry on. Oh man, I didn't get to... I should have clicked on that, shouldn't I? I don't think it would have done anything actually. So yeah, let's just travel to the Corvan system.
We're giving her all she's got, Captain.
Very small
I hope
map,
we
isn't
get
it?
there in time.
We'll get there in time, don't worry. Yeah, okay, so, yeah. That battle was basically in the other Starfleet tutorial would have been the Borg, and at the end a bunch of Borg cubes and spheres came in and killed the ship. So far exactly the same. The tutorial is still exactly the same. We go to a planet that the Borg were attacking, and I'm going to assume now it's just a reskin with Klingons instead. Makes perfect sense. Although, to be fair, the cool thing about that was fighting the tactical Borg at the end, and all the sort of Borg arm structures that are around him. So I don't know how they're going to beat that, or make that a Klingon-y type thing. We'll see if it's as cool. But yeah, so we're still in the tutorial now. But at least we know for sure there are 3 completely new episodes to play through. That sounds good.
Looks like we got here before the Klingons, Captain. We should make the most of this advantage. What are your orders?
Alright, let's warn the colonists.
I've managed to establish comms with the colony. It's not a great signal, but it's the best we're gonna get. Putting him through now.
Okay.
Hello, Captain. What can I do for you?
Hello. A Klingon attack force is coming. You need to evacuate.
Run that by me again. Your signal's breaking up. Did you say Klingons? What about them?
The Klingons are coming, Chief. You have to evacuate. I'm picking up a lot of Australian accents in this. That sounded a bit Australian as well. Ian, what just happened?
We just lost
Ian.
contact with Corvan 2, Captain. Something's blocking all subspace signals in this area. There's a comm satellite nearby. It should boost our signal so we can warn the ships and the colony.
All right, very well, Irez. Set a course.
The SAT uses our security protocols. We should be able to access it.
Ian. I love that I've got a person called Ian. So Tilly isn't really the equivalent of Flores. That's more... What's her name? Savia. Savia is more Flores / Tarsi. Tilly's just a buddy, you know?
Our hails are still blocked.
Friend.
The Klingons may be attempting to isolate the planet before they land. Orders, Captain?
Desmond, can we lock onto the colonists?
Not from orbit, Captain. The Klingons are disrupting transporter operations at the local level. Colonial evacuation on a mass scale could be problematic. We may have to try to hold the Klingons here until Starfleet reinforcements arrive.
Right, let's help however we can.
Klingon forces inbound on an attack vector, Captain.
I'm ready. So again, this is laid out exactly the same. I'll just start from this end.
Those civilians won't last long against Klingons. We need to help them.
This is cool. Actually, even though I'm sort of complaining that I don't think the tutorial should have been exactly the same with the reskin, and that still stands, I am actually really enjoying it. Just the reskin is enough to make this enjoyable. Even with my incessant moaning about it. There's some things from the tutorial that I just don't see how they're going to mirror. Like a Borg cube comes in at the end, doesn't it? So I assume the biggest Klingon ship they have will come in at the end, which it'll be quite cool. But nothing's like a Borg cube, you know? Oh, what happened to that? My torpedo just sort of missed. Now I'm going to have to go and help some freighters out, I think.
Captain, I have short-range comms again. Long-range signals are still blocked. I've updated the colony. However, the Klingons have started to send down attack squads. What are your orders?
We'll do what we can to protect the colony. So, am I going down?
Captain.
It shouldn't be.
The civilians are trying to fight the Klingon landing craft.
Yeah. There we go.
I think I can break through the Klingon jamming and hail the civilians.
It's just going to be like, you idiots. Cool names, though. But idiots.
Civilian vessels, disengage immediately. I repeat, disengage.
Roger that, Starfleet. All ships, fall back.
All civilian ships have safely warped out of the system, Captain.
I love that sound. Can you guys really make out the sound of these phasers, right? I've got the volume settings right for you to hear that, yeah? Because it's really good. Really nice. It's annoying when you get the timing slightly wrong, so there's a tiny bit of shields and your torpedoes do next to no damage. There we go. Alright. Yeah, it always takes a little bit of time to clear these out. I think they're still expecting it'll be a new player, so you're still learning.
Captain, the miners won't be able to hold off the Klingons for long. I'm reading more enemy ships on long-range sensors as well. It won't be long before the colony is overrun. I recommend we beam down to help the miners while we can.
Yeah, let's do it. Ooh, just the two of us. How romantic.
Oh, this isn't good. According to our readings, over half the colony has been overrun by the Klingons. At the rate they're moving, this area will fall in less than an hour.
Understood. Let's do what we can to help the colonists.
Right. Lead the way, Captain. I've got your back.
Move out. Okay, this looks a bit different. This looks the same, but yeah, that was definitely a little bit different.
Closed. We have to get out of here.
And leave the others to die? We have to help them. Thank goodness.
We're here. Which one of you was saying to leave your friends behind?
We didn't think anyone got our distress signal. Glad that's not true. We were about to surrender. We didn't have any weapons. We do have some spare armor suits for you and your officers, though. They're in the crates next to the gate. This code will open the gate. Chief Smythe and some of the others are still in there. I know it's asking a lot, but if you can, please, save them.
Okay, let's get some armor.
Here are the codes to the gate.
This side?
You have to save the Chief and the others.
I will, don't worry. They're only Klingons. Not like they're Borg or anything, jeez. Okay, before I go in there, let's take a quick look. Just normal standard armor, but that can replace that. Yep. I don't have a melee weapon for you yet, so you can just have that. And some armor. I don't have a shield, do I? Oh, I do, just a little basic one. I haven't actually looked. I should be replacing all this stuff too. Should have done that before the last lot of combat. Could have sped things up a little bit. Literally. Alright, there you go. Let's get in.
Be careful. There's a lot of Klingons down there.
Nice. I like the weapon. I like the weapon. That animation is just so much better than all of the older weapons. Now that you know they can do it well, it would be nice for them to go back and fix the animations on some of the other ones. Oh. Oh, very nice.
Your Starfleet can't help you now.
Scan's cool.
Please, stop! Help!
Ooh. The hypos even look a bit different.
Thank you.
I haven't got any skills, right? It hasn't told me about any skills. Oh. What did I just get shot by? This guy. miles away.
Starfleet, we are saved!
Yeah, you are. Yeah, I kind of want to check. I don't have any abilities, no. I thought when I started a tactical officer, I could have sworn I had a grenade at this point.
Here, Captain. No sign of Sabrova or Ticonderoga.
This is great. Putting the enemies up there. Having to look around for them. That's great. Really, really good. Can I go up here? Maybe? No, I guess I'll just follow it around then. Yeah, I love that. Really good. Hello. Oh. You are not a very nice man. Cool.
Stay back! I'm warning you!
Come on now.
Hang on. You're Starfleet!
Obviously.
You were the one who contacted us, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here. As I'm sure you can guess, we're all a little on edge. If it wasn't for Fletcher visiting family here, I'd have eaten a disruptor blast by now. Not to be critical, but where are the rest of you?
Yeah, we're kind of it.
Oh, that's not good. We're in big trouble. These Klingons mean business. They've locked us out of the mine, probably down there robbing us blind while we speak. No way we can beam anyone down to stop them. And they've probably killed all our security there by now.
Alright, we'll do what we can to help.
Glad to hear it. We're definitely going to need that help. There's some gear in those crates. Use it.
Thanks, let's do it. Oh, maybe this is where you get the kit. You have an ability, that'd be good. Yes. Not sure I'll use that too often though. Well, maybe I should just make a fully healer class.
Shut down that security field on the mine,
That'll
but
be good.
I have an idea. Hear me out, okay?
Yeah?
Okay. I think we can hook up the field emitter to the power core and modify it to broadcast a field over the entire facility. It's a short-term solution, but it could be what we need to keep the Klingons from getting any more of their troops down there.
Alright, do it.
I know, right? Well, first things first. I'm reading a device at the base of the mine entrance. If you can set up a jumper between it and the main command console, you'll be able to reroute the field's power flow. That'll open up the mine for you and set up things for my plan.
Right, let's do that, yeah. And where do we do that? Ooh, so this is slightly different, right? At the base, right, there you go.
All right, we're in business. Almost. I'm gonna need someone to be my hands down there.
Right. That'd be this guy. So I'm waiting basically for the
nice work. Perfect timing too. I can hear the Klingons coming. We're about to have some really unpleasant company.
Yeah, so this is where it will match up exactly with the other tutorial as well, because I remember having to defend this and just waves of Borg coming down here, which is quite cool. So we'll deal with the Klingons. Can you reroute the power?
Lend me your communicator. If your engineer can walk me through it, I'll get the job done. Just keep him off me, okay?
We will. Work fast. Yeah, so now we've got to defend him. That's good.
Come. Let 'em have
I
it.
think sometimes they came from that way as well before, though. Oh, wow.
Okay. I need you to pull the actuator, invert it, and jam it back in. Trust me.
Trust me.
Okay, it's in there. I think I got it.
Can I heal you?
Now manually cycle the power while
Wow, look at
forcing
me.
a short through the jumper. Oh, and don't electrocute yourself. Please.
Is that all you got?
I don't want this person to die. I don't know why. I'm sure they've got some plot armor that means it won't actually do anything.
Chief, anytime now.
My heals don't seem to be doing a huge amount. Oh, there you go. That one did.
Look, I'm doing this as fast as I can. I'm a miner, not an engineer. Almost there, almost there.
Is she supposed to die, maybe? Maybe I meant to let her die. Cool.
Okay, got it.
Good job, Chief. The field looks stable.
The system is still clear, Captain, but those Klingon ships are getting closer. The faster you can finish up down there, the better.
Right, acknowledge, stand by, Chief. Thanks for your help here.
Least I could do. Thank you for putting your lives on the line here. We won't forget it. You didn't have to come help us, least of all by yourselves. But we're really happy you did.
Let's go.
You got it. There's no way I'm sitting around and letting the Klingons take this place without a fight. Oh, and sorry about that whole phaser in the face thing earlier. Won't happen again.
Don't worry about it.
Klingons worry about me, not the other way around. Let's go.
Of course. All right. Yeah, this is where we now go down and fight the Borg tactical thingy, which was a really cool fight. I remember at the time. You could just blow up the thing behind him and he died straight away. But obviously, as a noob, you don't know that.
Klingons aren't so tough when your targets shoot back, huh?
This is really good, looks-wise.
Oh, it's locked. I suppose we'll just have to knock.
Yeah.
What? The bombing has stopped. Something's wrong. Secure the dilithium and prepare it for immediate transport. Now!
Nice.
Not so fast, Klingon. You're done here.
That was a bit weird.
Go back to Kronos while you still can.
I'm just going to see what happens to her, see if she does die. Because she's tanking everything for me right now.
Medic!
There you go, she's down. Yeah, it was weird that straight after the cutscene they were just like right next to me. Bit of a shame. Can I get you up?
Okay, okay. I've got this. I'm good.
Oh, hello. A ground commander. No, that's a stun. I don't have an exposed attack. That kind of sucks. Ow. Stop it. He's already attacking this person, so I don't think it's going to make a difference. I could do with killing that one.
Medic!
Oh, come on, Fletcher. At least I seem to be able to take a good kicking without worrying too much about it. This is a cool room as well. The design team have done a good job here. The whole thing looks great.
Okay.
Just go around and say hail, okay.
You have some strange energy readings near your position. What's going on down there? Did Ev shoot a reactor or something?
The mining laser is sounding a little odd.
That could be a problem. It might be pulling more power than it should. Give me a sec, I need to run some numbers.
Alright, this wouldn't be life-threatening, would it?
Hold on. Okay.
Yeah, probably.
I pulled the specs on that unit. It's an older model, but it gets the job done. It uses 2 oscillating beams instead of a fixed pulse. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm seeing 3 possible outcomes to this rig overloading.
Overloading, right. What's the best case scenario?
Outcome 3. You managed to trigger an emergency shutdown before the rig goes nuclear. Still a bad thing, nuclear. Not as bad as, say, a warp core breach, but still bad, so we should definitely try to avoid that.
Let's try that.
Okay, I found the emergency shutdown mechanism, and good news, it's really easy to operate. It's just a pair of simple switches on 2 separate consoles that have to be activated at the same time.
That's unusually precise.
I don't know, I guess it was
cliche.
built that way so a single disgruntled miner couldn't shut down the whole operation. Miners get disgruntled, you know? You can do this. Ask around, see if there are any locals. They might be able to assist.
Well, Fletcher's a local. We'll see what she can do. Can she just go do it? Alright, so you're going to do that one. I guess I do this one. Alright, Fletcher, press it now. Doing it?
Whoa, wow, that was really close.
Good coordination.
Good job, Captain. The security field is still standing, the mine's secure, and you didn't blow up. And that's good. But the Klingons are still on their way. We could use your help up here when you're ready to beam up.
I guess I'm ready now then. Bye, Fletcher. No dialogue with her. Oh, she's coming too. Cool. Good. Oh yeah, she joins us, doesn't she? I remember.
Captain, the colony's security field is holding strong. There's still a lot of Klingon ships heading our way, though. We need to leave, and soon.
But
there's a problem. Civilian ships travel through here frequently. We need to warn them about the Klingons, or they could warp into the middle of a war zone.
Yeah, Tilly, let's use the local satellites to send an automated warning.
Absolutely. We could even remotely program the signal on a satellite as we leave the system, which we should soon. The message won't get very far, but anyone who enters the system will get the signal and be able to turn around before it's too late.
Alright, let's do it. Lane a course for the nearest satellite. That's this way. Choose a destination. What? Did I press the wrong thing? Sorry. Alright. Let's go this way.
We've definitely got their attention, Captain. Here they come!
Rubbish. You managed to turn just in time. Show off with your maneuverability and stuff.
Getting a real Kobayashi Maru feeling down here, Captain. Just being honest.
Ooh.
Today, you will die as warriors, Starfleet.
Okay. Oh.
Sorry we're late. Need a hand?
I wanted to do it alone. I can't wait to get some skills like this. Like that I just saw, sorry. And the science officer, I think you get a lot more fun abilities than I'm used to.
Korvac 2 is ours, Starfleet. You have lost.
Oh, hello.
They won't take us without a fight, Captain!
Alright, so yeah, this is the equivalent of the Borg cube then, I guess. Yeah, and the fleet warps into help you.
Started the party without us? I'm disappointed.
It doesn't feel as epic as a Borg cube, no.
As they say on Earth, the cavalry has arrived. All ships, open fire!
Bit late. Kind of already are. Cleave battleships. That's the thing that in the Battle of the Binary Stars rams into the Admiral's ship, isn't it? Looks cool. I like it. Looks a bit smaller than it probably should do. Not sure about that though. Scale's always a bit of a weird thing. All right, well, thanks, Shran, for pushing him away. Really helping out. There we go. Easy fight, really.
We stood our ground at the Araucanus Arm until the situation became untenable. After we disengaged, we were able to reach Starfleet and call for backup. Others will be arriving as soon as they can. We can't afford to lose this system to the Klingons.
Thanks for coming.
Don't mention it. You do the same where our situation's reversed. I believe Captain Shaver would be proud of you and your crew, Captain. Your efforts to defend the Federation are commendable, and my report will indicate this.
Thank you, sir.
Apart from your valor in combat, I'm particularly impressed by your work with the local satellites. Turning them into distant warning beacons was quite clever. Those signals will save a lot of lives.
Corvan 2 is still in danger, sir.
Indeed. I'm sure Starfleet Command has detailed plans for defending Corvan. For now, however, your work here is done. You're to report to the Sol system with the civilians you've rescued. Once you arrive, report to Admiral Kensington for debriefing.
Understood, sir. What about Fletcher?
Fletcher would make a fine addition to your senior staff.
You can have her.
I'll make a note of it in my report to Starfleet Command. You've done well under extraordinary circumstances. Anton's ship is in good hands.
Oh, thanks.
Keep up the good work. Shran out.
No, it makes sense that he doesn't call us Pink Team, though, doesn't it? It is disappointing, but it does make sense. I guess they've had a long time to get through the racism, the installed racism.
Congratulations. We've done all we can, Captain. Let's get to safety while we still can.
All right. Straight out, then. Awesome.
After everything we went through out there, going back to Professor Shermer's advanced physics class doesn't seem as scary now. I mean, what's string theory compared to dodging Klingon disruptor blasts or trying to keep a warp core stable? Speaking of scary, think Admiral Kensington's gonna go easy on you? The ship did kind of get beat up. A little. Okay, a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I can't get punished for that, surely. That is a cool-looking alien. Done a good job. Alright, report to Admiral Kensington. Oh, he's in here. Alright. So yeah, this should be the end of the tutorial. I think. Savelle. We look very
The
similar.
Admiral's office is this way.
Oh, it's this way now. Or am I meant to be staying with Tilly? I am. Alright, that makes sense. Yo.
Thanks for coming. You've been through a lot. Starfleet Command appreciates your efforts, especially at the Corvin system. I do as well.
Thank you very much.
I've read the official reports, but I'd like to hear your take on it all, in your own words.
Explain what happened.
This Ju'ula has become quite a thorn in our side. You're fortunate. Very few have survived combat with her. Our agents are on the hunt for Ju'ula as we speak. Bringing in the sister of Takuvma will be quite a blow to Klingon morale.
Cool.
Rest assured, you're not the only one who wants her to pay for her crimes.
I don't think we've seen the last of her, Admiral. Very cliche.
Neither do I, unfortunately. Well then, based on what I'm seeing here, you're exactly the kind of officer Starfleet needs now. I know your ship might not be the Enterprise, but you've proven yourself capable of sitting in her center chair. The job's yours if you want it.
Admiral?
Yes, under normal circumstances, it would take years of work to get your own command. But these aren't normal circumstances. The war isn't going well for us. We don't have the luxury of waiting years before putting good officers on the line. We need them out there right now. We need you.
Me?
Yes, Corvin would have been a disaster if it weren't for you and your crew. Starfleet wants to recognize that. Therefore, as of now, I'm making your promotion and command official. I see the same things in you that Schaefer did. Honor his name and make us all proud.
Yeah, we won't let you down.
I wouldn't recommend it.
All right,
I have
Tiger.
it on good authority. I'm quite a terror when crossed. On to more mundane duties, You'll need to check in with the tailor and update your uniform in a manner appropriate to your new rank. After that, acquire a shuttle for your ship. When you're finished, return to me for new orders.
Yes, Admiral.
Well, you don't look unhappy. And that's good, right?
Where's Tilly? Oh, there she is. All right. Yeah, it is good. I've got to speak with the tailor. Okay, so can we class this as done? This isn't actually part of the tutorial that people want to see, right? I don't think. So yeah, let's say we're going to class this as done. I'll go through these other bits. Go and see the tailor, customize your outfit, get a shuttle. It doesn't actually say where to do that, and then return to the Admiral. And then I'll come back to you for the next episode in the next part of this series, which will be secrets, I guess. That was the tutorial. So tutorial wise, obviously it does the job. The other that's great. The other tutorial did the job. So copying it exactly, I guess, makes commercial sense. Like people aren't playing the tutorial for the story. Like they're not saying this tutorial is new content that you should play and experience. It's just a new type of tutorial with the sort of discovery skin on it, which is exactly what they've done, and it does make sense. I think it's a little bit of a shame. It would be interesting to fill that same tutorial role with a different mission to give people a different experience no matter which character they started. That'd be slightly better, but I'm fine without it being that. The skin-wise, putting the Discovery kind of look and feel on it has worked 100%. I absolutely love it. Love the phasers, the scanning, the ships. I love it just looks like a filter over the screen here to show the colours in a little bit of a better way. I like it a lot. Absolutely love it, in fact. It's beautiful. But yeah, I think they've done a great job with the look and feel. They've made it very Discovery-wise. The best thing about it so far, though, is Tilly. She's incredible. The actress playing this role, the voice acting is amazing, and as a character, she's great. So more of that, please. Keep Tilly in it. But that was the tutorial for the Discovery era for Starfleet then. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you are enjoying, and I hope you will enjoy. But by far,
various shops are in the main campus building.
the most important thing is to look forward to the next episode of Star Trek Online.